Hey, I'm Bree, and I usually do commentary with speed paints, and if you're not into this channel, you're probably wondering, where's the usual commentary? Well, this video I decided to change things up a bit since I wanted to switch things up every once in a while just to have fun with art. Also, Christmas is coming up as well as other December holidays depending on what you celebrate, so let me know if I should do something fun and festive that's art related for the holiday season, like maybe decorating cookies for fun, or making holiday OCs. Comment what you think I should do and if you think I should do something at all. Also make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the video so I can reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. Now with that, enjoy the video. In this video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be redrawing old OCs and roasting my old work because I like making fun of my old art. For this video, I chose this sketchbook. I made this book when I was around 12 years old, and it was a book specifically for my OCs. So I'm going to pick a few OCs that I think I'd like to work with and start drawing. Just based on the cover, this whole book will probably be a jump scare. And what's with all the paint smudges? The cover even gives us a friendly warning, although I think I was being pretty generous with the "some art sucks" because I'm pretty sure it all will. Anyway, let's get started with the actual drawings. For this first one, I chose this OC named Misty. She's supposed to be a town myth, and I like her design, which is why I chose her, but there's a few things about her I do not like. Like, at first look, I noticed her kneecaps look a wee bit broken, like someone grabbed a comically large hammer and just bashed them. Her stomach looks a bit goofy and her hands look off. I remember drawing hands in that pose so much, and I get the intent, but like, no. Her freckles look like giant bug bites, but one thing I do like are the eyes because I love the diamond shapes. Now her outfit, I did want to do a change up because I don't think a town myth would be wearing a hoodie tank top and a skirt. For the angry expression, her profile is a bit off, and it looks like if she were to look forward, her eyes would look like Sid the Sloth. Her antler sizes kind of change, but I was just bad with proportions, so that's why. This sad reference makes her look like a bobblehead, and it looks like she has two separate irises. So for this redesign, aside from the actual style change, I decided to make some design changes. For one, giving her ears, because this poor girl definitely needs to hear, so I gave her fluffy deer-like ones. I also gave her an animal-like nose that connects to her upper lip, and I gave her a gap tooth and an outfit change. Like I said before, I don't think a mystic myth would wear casual clothing like a hoodie tank top and a skirt, so I gave her a rag dress. I decided to keep the idea of big freckles, but instead of just empty circles, I colored them in and add them not just on her face. Now I did like the color palette I went with, so I decided to keep that, but I did change the outfit color because I didn't want it to be plain white, because I'm assuming she lives in the forest, and since she's a myth, she's probably always on the run to hide from people, so her outfit's probably a little bit dirty. And like I said, I kept the irises and added little cross-shaped pupils, and I also added some sparkles in her hair because I like doing that with hair. But overall, this is the finished design, but do you like the old or new design more? For this next one, I chose the OC Twilight. There's not any information on her besides her opposite, Sunlight, which I'm not going to do in this video, but if this video does well, maybe I'll do a part 2. Right off the bat, her mouth in general just looked off, and her face has this dent. Her front shoulder looks huge compared to the other one, and I get the perspective I attempted to do, but it's still a bit off. Her neck fishnet looks like it's a part of her body, so I have to fix that. Her eyes are huge, but I believe that was just part of the style, but they were still way too close together. I do like her overall design, which is why I chose her, but a few other things I noticed that her head seems kind of flat. Her neck doesn't align with her head properly. And I feel like her nose and mouth are way too close together. She also doesn't have eyebrows. And you could argue that some people have no eyebrows by choice, but I'm pretty sure that was not the intention I went with, because I didn't really know that people did that on purpose. So that was definitely not the intention. I think I just forgot them. I didn't really do much to change this piece design-wise. I did add some sparkles in her hair and a choker that connects to the fishnet on her neck, and I added a star on her cheek. This one was definitely my favorite to do, and I had so much fun drawing her. Her overall design definitely looks like an OC that I'd still make today with her design choices, so little me had some style. I loved her design, and it was my favorite out of the 3 I'm doing today. Maybe I'm biased because I totally wear her outfit and I just love her hair, but she's awesome. I actually forgot her fishnet sleeves, but luckily I remembered after I finished the drawing before I put it in the video. I did change her overall eye shape because if you've seen my videos before, you know I like making fun, goofy little designs for the eyes. But here's the finished drawing. But like the last one, do you like the old or new design better? This last OC is an OC named Oak. I'm not really sure what those leaf things are. I'm kind of assuming they're ears, but I'm not really a big fan of them, or at least how I did them. He's the prince of nature, I'm assuming, and he's actually a part of a trio with fire and ice. His chin looks a little off, and his hair looks like a cut up piece of paper on his head. His arms look thicker than his torso, and he also has no ears. I guess I just avoided regular ears like the plague. But on to the redesign. So this one changed quite a bit. I decided to keep the leaves because it is like a big feature he has that makes him a distinct character, and they kind of remind me of dog ears after I made the sketch. He does kind of look like a sad, soggy dog, which is pretty funny. I did the animal nose like I did with Misty, and I made the hair sparkly because if you couldn't tell, I like making sparkly hair. I also added some hair in the back so it doesn't look like there's just hair slapped on in the front. I added some elf ears because why not? I kept the main aspects the same, like his hair, his outfit, and his ears, but overall this one was pretty fun. I did change his nose shape a little bit, just aside from the animal thing, like I made it a little bit more outwards. I changed his eye color from blue to a green that fades into brown because I thought it would fit better with his color palette. And I also changed the eye shape as I usually do because like I said, I like making fun little designs for the eye shapes. I didn't realize this when I was drawing it, but it looks like his outfit is kind of like, it like wraps around like a robe, but I made his like a turtleneck, kind of like that one guy from Austin Powers. But overall, I like what I did with the leaves because it feels like it's more natural, and those kind of seem like they hang out and they're kind of just weird looking on him. I feel like I made them look a little bit better, and I do like that I added ears, and I think I prefer the new design to the old one. But what do you guys think? But yeah, here's his finished design, and like I said, do you guys prefer the old design or the new one? But that's it for this video. Overall, this was so much fun, and I really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed this more laid-back content, give me some ideas and art challenges to do, especially like a festive one if you do want to see that this month. Also give me some commentary ideas. I'd love to discuss your topics. I've got a pretty interesting topic lined up for this next one, so I hope you'll stay tuned to see it. This next commentary will actually be a bit different than my regular content because I do talk about like just in general with different topics about art. But for this video, I'm talking about a specific situation and mainly focusing on that. I've never really done it on this channel and I probably won't do it a lot, but I really wanted to discuss it because it was a very interesting topic and situation. But anyway, make sure to comment your opinion and ideas, like, and subscribe so I can reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers before next year. Also, check out the artists I'm about to put on the screen. They made me some fan art and oh my goodness, they are lovely. Thank you so much. Please tag me in fan art if you plan on making some. I absolutely adore everyone's fan art. If you want to get to their pages quicker, all the fan art is reposted on my community tab. Well, that's all for today. Bye!